Florida State will suck in 2025. Welcome back, everybody. This is Dev from War Tribe. We're talking about Florida State football year 2025 and why I think they will suck. Let's just look at the transfer portal so far. I know I haven't really touched back on it. Early's gone. He decided to go to Missouri. Trevor Jackson's gone. He decided to go to Arkansas, out of all places in the world. Jordan Scott, 6'7" guy. I guess he was afraid of competition, and he left. Hakeem Williams, one of the major 5-stars coming to Florida State, one of the most recognized 5-stars in recent times. He decided to hit the transfer portal. I still have hope that he'll come back to Florida State because we can see how fast he is. Definitely hasn't proven anything, especially last year where he could have done a lot but didn't do much. So that's a big loss for us, I guess. But there's another receiver in the portal, Jordan Scott, Hakeem Williams. We also get a beast. That's what they're saying, a beast in Jeremiah Wilson. He's a dog from Houston. Cornerback, he's a senior. Then we lost another receiver. No fault to Mike Norvell and his staff. Jaylen Brown did something stupid, got arrested, and now he's off the team. And now he's going to the transfer portal. Terrence Ferguson's in the portal. I don't got much to say. Terrible last year. Aaron Hester, edge guy, he's going to Liberty. Let's see. Denass White, whoever this guy is, defensive lineman, 3-star. Hit the transfer portal, and most recently we get a quarterback, Jalen King, sophomore from at ETSU. There we go. I don't even know how you even feel about that. I think it was just a waste of time. I don't know how I feel about this team. I haven't watched any spring clips that people have been posting out. I don't really care. Compared to last year, just like, oh yeah, they're gonna be good. They still practice the same, I'm sure, and whatnot. So it's hard to tell who's good, who's not. If this team's gonna be really good, but I'm here to say this team's really not gonna be that good. And I think it's just a lack of just like people on offense that can, perform at a high level. I mean, you barely got any receivers. Just go through it right now. You got Squirrel White, which he's only 5'10", so he's basically your Chikai. And then you got Deuce, which Deuce has proven he can do some things here. But other than that, if they can stop the run, we're in trouble. I mean, you got Deuce, Squirrel, and then you're going to rely on Cam Davis to run the ball. Hopefully not dude soft as Charmin. You got to rely on Roydell. You saw how that did last year. Then you're supposed to rely on Louis McCoy, another receiver. And then BJ Gibson. And then Jalen Lucas, who got hurt last year. He's only 5'9". And then Javon Boggs, 6'1". And then Mekhi Danzy. You got 2 guys on your offense that has proven that they can do some things. Other than Castellanos. You just got 2. Squirrel, Deuce, I guess Jalen Lucas, but that's about it. That's who we're relying on for offensive scoring. You know, Mike Norvell and company has chose a wrong time to suck. The absolutely worst time to suck. Next year you got Georgia, or no, I think you're at Alabama, but you got Georgia and Alabama, and you're playing Notre Dame. Your schedule's getting hard by the year, and you start off against Alabama, which only thing they need to do is just stop the run apparently, and then East Texas, you win. Hopefully, Kent State, you win. At Virginia out Friday, it's probably a loss because Florida State can never win on Fridays. It's a struggle. Miami, we'll see what they look like. Pitt, Stanford, Wake Forest. I mean, you're gonna lose to Clemson at Clemson. That's no duh. I mean, and then you got another Friday game at NC State, so that's a loss. First of all, if you're playing at NC State, we're gonna lose anyways, let alone on a Friday. But you got a very favorable schedule in the ACC, and your only tough games is Miami and Clemson, right? But 2 losses there will put you out of the conference championship. But I don't think this team. I don't know. I just don't know. We'll know what this team really is when they play Virginia, and then unfortunately Miami, and then that's when you'll know, and then that's when you can assume what they are for the rest of the season. Because starting out against Alabama is just, you don't even got the talent to even, compete with Bama. Their defensive line stronger, bigger. I haven't even seen what they look like. I can just already assume how big they are. You should beat Texas A&M, Kent State, right? Virginia, Friday. Hopefully they'll win. Do I see it happening? Probably not. Then Miami, rivalry. They got Carson Beck and whoever's over there. I don't really care. It's just a really tough situation to be in. It won't go to 26. Okay. Tough situation to be in right now. If you're asking me who they're probably going to lose to, it's probably be Bama, Virginia, Miami, Clemson, NC State, Florida. You might go 6-6 and go to a bowl game, I guess. And that might be me just being pessimistic, but I'm just like, who are you going to rely on to, it's going to be like last year. I mean, it helps that you have somebody in the backfield that can actually move. That will help. But I don't know. I don't think it's going to be. I think Mike is in a pickle here. Yeah, just the worst time to, try to rebuild again. You still got Earl, I guess. No, I can't. Can I just do this on defense? No? Okay, cool. Bringing back Earl. He did all right last year. Shaheem Brown has a lot to prove after that show that he put on last year. I'm excited about Edwin Joseph. He's a hitter. Charles Lester. Good that we have him. We still got Lions. Still got Daryl Jackson, which is okay, I guess. Obviously, the line can't block Daryl Jackson, so imagine what they're going to look like against Alabama of all teams, and Clemson, and Miami, and Florida. So you can kind of get my drift here. Got Stephon Thompson, transfer. McCray, transfer. We still got Omar Graham. James Williams. I mean, our defense will hold up. I'm for sure. James Williams is a dog. Stephon Thomas. Thompson is a dog. Omar Graham kind of stepped up last year. Um, our defense is fine, right? Conrad Hussey definitely brought in some beef guys down low. Diggs, uh, Kai Bate, Shamar. I don't know how you even say that. Arnell. I mean, our defense will be fine. I think it's gonna be like last year, and it'll be like defense will get a couple stops, and then our offense will just struggle to score. Um, I think they'll get a couple first downs, but I just don't think they'll be able to score. And then defense is gonna get tired, and then Justin Cryer. I think he'll be good. I love the attitude, especially what he had last year. But I'm expecting to get blown out against Alabama by at least like 20 points. I know that's very negative. That's just how I feel. And then I came in. I understand that Alabama's like an extreme case of yeah, this is not the team that you want to play against when you go against Alabama. This is not the team that you want to have going into Alabama. But yeah, just very defense is gonna be fine. I really do think that, especially under Tony White, who's proven so much at Nebraska, coming over here. I think defense will be fine. It's just the offense I'm just worried about because it's just there's nobody, right, besides a couple players. I mean, they can always double team him. Hopefully, you can throw a jump ball to Deuce. I guess he's 6'6", so I mean, maybe you get one here and there. But thank you guys for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Peace out.